21-1. Oh my bloody god. Who would have believed that Brock Lesnar, a part-timer, would have taken a streak 21 years in the making? Maybe we thought Cena could defeat the streak. Maybe we thought Daniel Bryan could defeat the streak. Maybe we thought a wrestler to get him to the next level would defeat the streak. But Brock Lesnar, a man who shows up for 2 or 3 pay-per-views a year, would he defeat the streak? Nobody was expecting it, and that is why it was one of the greatest moments in the last number of years in professional wrestling. Things are far too predictable these days, and at WrestleMania, face went over, face went over, face went over. We were waiting for that moment for a heel. Was it going to come with Bray Wyatt? Unfortunately, it didn't. Was it going to come with Randy Orton or Batista? We were all hoping it wouldn't. And was it going to come from Brock Lesnar versus Undertaker? Nobody expected that, and it was absolutely marvellous. The look on some of the faces in the stadium was brilliant. It turned into an absolutely historic moment for television. One thing people don't do is give Brock Lesnar credit. He looks like a threat. He sells absolutely brilliantly. The cage match he had with Triple H, I was actually believing that he was really badly injured. He was crying to Paul Heyman, he was like, Paul Heyman, help, help, help. He just sells brilliantly, and he is a great character. He's one of the best heels in the business today. Now, with one hand, they take away the streak. With the other hand, they give us Daniel Bryan winning the WWE Heavyweight Championship, and thank God they did, because I think we may have seen 70,000 people rioting if that was not the case. Now, if we track back a bit, the best I was hoping for from the Undertaker-Brock Lesnar match was for a hard fight for Brock Lesnar to hit a few F5s, to have a few 2 count to me. Oh, is he going to win? Is he going to win? But of course he's not going to win, because it's Undertaker, it's a streak. And I was hoping for Undertaker to go over clean, Sting to come down, Sting to have a stare down Undertaker and set up that match for WrestleMania 31. But where on earth does this leave Sting now? The rumours are that Sting was coming back for his one last match. Is it now going to happen? Is it going to be Undertaker versus Sting, that one last match for both of them? Is it... Who knows? Will Sting return at Raw tonight? Hopefully. So let's go into just a general roundup about the whole show. We started off with Hulk Hogan, with The Rock, with Stone Cold, all in the ring at the same time. That was a great moment, especially someone like me. I'm 25. As you can see, when I was a youngster, Stone Cold was my favourite. Then you've got Hulk Hogan. I've got Hulk Hogan t-shirts. I've got Rock t-shirts. 3 people in the business who are just absolutely great, and it was marvellous to see them all in the same place at the same time. One funny moment with Hulk Hogan referring to the Superdome as a Silver Dome. This is not the first time he's fucked up in recent past. He was delivering WWE Network, and he called it the WWE Universe, which if you watched Raw live, you would have seen. If you'd seen any of the edited shows, they actually completely edited that out. But Hulk Hogan is becoming Mr. Mistake recently, but who can take away from me? He's absolutely great, and Hulk Hogan was the main and only reason that actually pulled me into watching TNA. TNA is another point which we can discuss later on as well. But first match of the night, D-Bry versus Triple H. I was hoping, and I probably expect a lot of people were hoping, that this match was not going to finish clean, and that we were going to see Daniel Bryan and Triple H both put into the main event. Now, if I was writing the scripts, this is what I wanted to happen. I maybe wanted the match to be going on for a significant period of time, give it its dues. I wanted Triple H to grab the sledgehammer. I wanted him to hit D-Bry over the face. I wanted that to happen away from the referee. I wanted Triple H to get a dirty 3 count, and then music hits. It's all about the money. Shane McMahon coming down, challenging his sister, showing a replay or something like that, and saying, Triple H, it's not just you in the main event, it's also Daniel Bryan. So I was hoping to see Shane McMahon, and if not Shane McMahon, Vince McMahon, come in to be involved in that match somehow. But unfortunately it didn't happen. Daniel Bryan went over clean. That's fine. The night starts off great. Win for the face, and hopefully a win for the Yes Movement. The next thing we get the Shield versus Kane and the New Age Outlaws. That was a pretty crap match, to be quite honest. We were maybe hoping for the Shield to break up. That didn't happen. We at least hoped for a decent match. That didn't happen. Interestingly enough, the New Age Outlaws, you had Billy Gunn of the New Age Outlaws just earlier this year fighting at the Aberdeen Beach Ballroom. Surely at that moment he wasn't thinking he was going to be fighting in WrestleMania 30. He must have been scrambling for every penny if he was coming across to Scotland to fight in the Beach Ballroom, for Christ's sake. So God knows what happened with that one. We didn't even get the Shield breaking up. I was away getting a Pepsi from the fridge when the pin came because I was thinking, Christ, this match is only about 4 minutes in. Surely it's not about to end. Anyway, on to the next match. We got the Andre the Giant Battle Royal. It was a bit messy because you've not got your usual Royal Rumble build-up where you've got one man and the next man and the next man, just everybody chucked in at the same time. At least Cesaro won. That's one good thing. So hopefully we'll see him moving up into the WWE Championship picture Monday Night Raw tonight. One thing I was hoping for, and I was thinking we were actually going to see it, I was thinking we were going to see a Cesaro swing on the Big Show, but unfortunately it didn't happen. We saw Cesaro swing on Kofi Kingston, which was good enough. Kofi Kingston, I mean, completely bland character. Who actually cares about Kofi Kingston? Nobody. But to see the slam from Cesaro on Big Show was great. Obviously, bringing back memories of the Hulk Hogan slam on Andre the Giant himself. So that was good. So positive so far. Daniel Bryan winning, positive. Shield winning, positive, but we wanted something to happen, at least something interesting to happen. Maybe that'll happen at Raw. The next one, Andre the Giant Battle Royal. We've got Cesaro winning. One thing I would hope is maybe for the Battle Royal in the future, maybe to give a shot, at least make them number one contender or something, because apart from that, there seems to be absolutely no point in the match at all. Next up, we have Wyatt versus John Cena. I think most people would have been interested in seeing Wyatt going and winning that match against John Cena. John Cena allowing Wyatt to go over him and elevating Wyatt to the next level, making him a credible threat. Getting rid of those bloody Husky Harris chants that he is plagued with at various shows. But no, WWE didn't let Wyatt go over John Cena, but what they did do is let Brock Lesnar defeat the Streak, which is completely strange. But Wyatt versus John Cena in general, it was a good match. It would be good to see John Cena hitting Wyatt over the head with a chair or something, bringing out that anger in John Cena like they were attempting to build up over the last few weeks, building up to WrestleMania, but unfortunately that didn't happen. So the next match, we got the Women's Championship. Not much to really say about that, but AJ Lee wins, which is great. She is the best female heel. She's the only character that you actually think has a bit of personality in there. So for AJ Lee to win, that's great. Now, on to the main event. Daniel Bryan, Randy Orton, and Batista. It was a good match. I think we were expecting intervention from the Authority, and that duly delivered. We did get intervention from Triple H and Stephanie McMahon. At this moment, again, I was hoping we might see Vince McMahon or Shane McMahon, but annoyingly, again, that didn't happen. We had Daniel Bryan go over and thankfully win the championship, because if that had not been the case, I think we would have seen a 75,000 plus people riot after that Undertaker match. So what will we see on Monday Night Raw? We'll see Daniel Bryan having a championship party. It would be interesting if Brock Lesnar is put into that championship scene. Also be interesting if Cesaro is put into that scene. And what are people's thoughts? Should Brock Lesnar have defeated the Streak? It's absolutely unbelievable. One of the biggest draws for WrestleMania is the Streak. So what do we do next year? Do we have Undertaker versus somebody? And is anyone going to particularly care about it? Because it's 21-1. Oh, is it going to be 22-1? Is it going to be 21-2? Who cares? Do Brock Lesnar and Undertaker now have a rematch and they allow Undertaker to win? God knows, there's a lot of things flying up in the air there that it's hard to comprehend. But this is my first roundup. It's been brought on by my thoughts after Undertaker losing the streak. It was a great moment, and I'm hoping for a lot more better moments